Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Albino Joe with me is Dree.
Yo, so last
Hello,
week I
ladies
do
and
know
gentlemen.
I was louder
Albino Joe with me is
than the other caster, so chat let me know if I'm super louder than Joey, but we're into it. Salvo versus Jim.
got loud voice boy.
Yeah,
Serious case of loud voice.
we'll see.
Oh man, Stelvo is just wailing on him. Jeez, this is not looking good for Jimbone right now. What? What was that?
No one knows where that ice was going.
Oh, the parry with no punish, Jimbone. What you doing, boy?
He's so high.
God, the high recoveries too. I don't know. I guess that stops him from getting PK frozen. Oh!
Someone should tell him you're not supposed to fall into those.
He's just drop explosives everywhere, hoping something hits. Like
That was a smash. What?
Salvo with the PK freeze to the left. What is happening this game?
Are we at the circus?
This is a clown fiesta. Not a clown. Just a raw smash. What the?
All right, turn myself down a little more. Let me know if it matches up with Joey better. Oh,
Oh.
and there's a first kill.
Good. That was an up tilt. Good job from Jim Bone. They both don't even know what they're doing right now, and it's. I think we're watching like level 9 CPUs duke it out right now.
That's possible. Oh,
Oh!
get up attack into a smash.
Oh.
This is closer than I was expecting.
2 to 3% second stock.
I think everyone who bet on this match is sweating right now.
Monka S across the board. Just these smashes. Okay, Jim, unbind your like side smash. 'Cause it's not doing anything, and it won't.
Oh!
The freeze.
Ooh.
Oh! Nice fastball. No punish. The PK freezes.
They're struggling in this neutral.
Oh, good shield. That ended very poorly for Jim Bone there.
Gets a grab, back throw, Nikita missile, doesn't get it.
What's that called?
Nikita?
Nikita. Who's Nikita?
I don't know, it's what the missile's called. He almost gets up into that.
Oh my god.
Salvo a
Just
little too
slow.
Yep. Back air, not killing yet.
Ah!
Attacks the missile to get back on.
That was a time to use your side smash, Jimbo! Ah!
Oh!
Okie dokie.
I can't believe that he died to that missile coming back.
That's heat seeking, man. Lucas might be a small boy, but he, generates heat.
Here comes the freeze. Jim has decided to recover so high up that PK Freeze can't even get in his zip code.
I like it. I mean, I like the style on that, but sometimes he's doing it where it's. If Salvo can figure out a punish.
Okay, let me stop you right there.
Oh, he's cannon it back! Oh, did you see that?
I sure did see that.
Anyway, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, I was countering your if Salvo can figure out a punish, because, let's be honest. That's it, that's the end of the sentence.
There's no more?
There's no more. I don't need to say more.
What about the folks who don't know who Salvo is? What do you have to say about him
How are
to
you?
them?
Oh, dead.
God.
How are you watching this in week 3 of Swiss and you don't know who Salvo is?
I'm saying, dude, what if we have like, newcomers to the screen? Huh?
Hey newcomers, fuck you.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that. Be nice to him.
I don't care.
Fine. Anyway, Jim takes it. A little bit of a hiccup for a start. That did not look too good, but he clutched out a win.
Jim won.
None of them are gonna.
Yeah. So that was much more clowny than I was expecting. But here's the thing, I don't know why I was expecting it to be less clowny. to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it. I think that was an issue with what I was expecting rather than what this game was always going to be.
Yeah, like again, as you have clearly stated, Salvo is patented clown, and Jin is like up and coming clown right now.
Up and coming clown, I like it.
Yeah, he's really making waves in the clown scene right now, and this is a contender for the clowniest Smash, Baddy Smash game that we have. Because, gee whiz, high recoveries that aren't punished, PK freezes that aren't punished. Both of them are just kind of playing solitaire with themselves when it comes to trying to figure each other out. Yeah, I guess I have nothing else to say.
I mean, they're gonna throw their projectiles. They're both gonna whip out some forward smashes when the other person's half a stage away, and eventually one of them will hit.
That was the only factor that changed into
Hey,
the late.
I like the switch.
PG comes out.
I like the switch here.
The only factor that changed from Jimbone that got him that win, I think, is that he stopped side smashing as much. He was kind of using that to approach and get some aerials in. That's one change that is working for him. But this Ouija.
Oh!
He almost went into it. Oh, what the? Okay, all right.
What
I
are
know why
these
he's going off those
smashes,
side
though?
smashes. Wow, I get it. I see it. I understand now.
Ooh. Air dodges through that one. I totally thought he was gonna get hit by that second missile too.
What is this? Ooh. There we are.
You ever headbutt a grenade?
Can't say I have.
That's a weird trade.
What, headbutting a grenade?
No. What? What has just happened?
Being a smart ass.
I don't know if Jim knows that these platforms are too high for him to up tilt. Ooh, just barely not getting upbeat, sweet spotted. But he is
Right
gonna get
forehead.
missiled.
Apply directly to the forehead. That mine is in the middle. Salvo's got to be kind of careful.
Ooh,
Got him.
that grab was so close.
Not close enough.
Oh,
You know, it's so weird, these two characters. Their jab, like, animations are just not, I don't know. I like repetitive jabs, you know?
How about that? That's a repetitive attack.
Yeah, it's a dash, though. It's not a jab.
I mean, Luigi tries his best.
Yeah, he tries. There's a reason. I
Oh,
can't.
it's coming. Okay, he's still got hit by that missile. Oh no, it worked! How does that work?
Jin is in the running for a restock right now. I'm not gonna count my chickens, but this is not looking good for Salvo.
Count your chicken.
One. I
One
have
whole chicken? Is it a spicy chicken? One spicy?
Remove chickens?
Yeah. Someone's exploding.
He's on fire.
Gets back aired. Missile coming. Up
This is gonna be a
tilted.
restock. Salvo's not making it to bracket after this. Oh my word.
Oh, he's out. Spamming. Back airs.
Oh, dude. I like the style of that.
That was a weird roll into shield option. Oh, just goes for the raw uppy and gets destroyed for it. Jim 2-0.
Yeah. Unfortunate for Salvo, but hey, Jim Bone is moving on to the 2-2 bracket portion of Swiss, and Salvo gets a consolation prize of like, I don't know,
Nothing.
I think it's like
Actually nothing.
20th seed, something like
There
that.
are no consolation prizes. You do not get a ribbon. We'll be back.
What? Booga 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 booga. Hopefully Tree's not as loud as he was in the past. He has his shit figured out.
No,
Tell me you have it figured out.
it was fixed in the last match. Also, don't say Ooga Booga. You're rooting for someone who's not even in this game.
Shit, you right.
Oh, look at that opening!
Home run to start. Big ball play out of Thrifty there. I love it.
All right. Who did you bet on?
I unfortunately suck at placing Baddy bets.
That's not what I asked.
I bet on Thrifty.
Okay, that works. We can be biased both ways. I bet on Tuna.
Really?
Yes, I did, but that was mostly because of what we saw from Thrifty last week. I wanted to bet on Thrifty because this is the kind of play I want to bet on him with. And
Holy shit, this juggle.
after last week, I was like, oh no, I have to bet the other guy. And now he's making me look like a fool.
Yeah, Tuna, like I've been saying, Tuna's no one to scoff at, but Thrifty, man, if he keeps those strings up that he just had,
Oh, rip.
dead.
Rest in peace.
No, not in peace. Rest in smash.
Ooh. Oh! That almost worked. Man, people just charging smashes out here.
Yeah, I mean, these are the 1 and 2, you know, bracket people that would fall for that. So it's not a bad strat, but it's a really bad strat.
Back throw.
Oh.
Doesn't matter that we're across the stage. Get yeeted.
Big launch. More bats coming out. A lot of fire. Some dash attacks. 34% on 27 that first string. Boom.
I love his dedication when they've clearly dodged the lightning to still keep chasing him with the lightning rather than just like bury it and try and get himself safe. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, he made that. That was some risky business right there.
Boy wonder, man. Don't ever count him out. Oh, whoa.
He got hit by the trail.
Killed him. But, oh jeez.
Yeah, that's gonna get punished.
The end leg. If Ness is in the middle of the stage and shoots that lightning and hits himself, would he fly off stage and die?
Yeah.
Okay.
If he goes off the ledge, he absolutely dies.
Felt very close to that happening. Speaking of very close, both these guys kill range. Back throw kills.
Ooh, no, just getting high enough. Tunisub goes off for it. Doesn't quite land it. Shields the... Oh my god! I can't believe that clanked. Run up smash, I think? Or up tilt, not sure which.
Up tilt, man. Up smash is when he does like a handstand thing.
Oh yeah, you're right.
A little dance. Like he's breakdancing. Wolf is cool with the kids, man. He breakdances.
You think Wolf would be cool with kids? Wolf would eat a kid.
I guess. He might. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe he's not hungry.
wow, that tilt almost killed him.
Ooh!
That was close.
That was close. That could have hit. But it didn't. Bat's coming out, not hitting anything, but he's kicking, and he's smashing, and he's firing his laser. And he's throwing.
He's got him off stage 90% here.
Yeah, I don't see Thrifty coming back from this anytime soon here. 104 at one stock. He has to get some sort of a kill here and pretty much what we call in the fighting game community a touch of death afterwards.
How many touch of deaths do you think there are in Smash Bros, Joey? He gets hit by that, he is going to make it back.
I think probably 3 or 4.
Oh! Oh! Just a dash.
Booted.
Tunisub making me feel like I didn't bet wrong.
Yeah, that first stock out of Thrifty looked really convincing.
It did.
But after that, it fell apart very quickly. These two players looking for a double win into the bracket, but hey, step one is you got to win your first match. And Thrifty, unless he's channeling his inner, hungry box.
Well,
it's not looking too good
speaking
for him.
of Hungry Box, he has some characters he could switch to that we've seen him play before.
How is that matchup against Wolf? I mean,
I have no idea.
I don't know anything about Jigglypuff. Other than she
I
floaty
think you
and she
know.
has a
I
KO.
think you know some things about Jigglypuff. Let's be honest.
Like what?
Do you know how rest works?
Yeah.
You know some things about Jigglypuff.
Oh, I guess you're right. Fine. Be that way. Oh, man. Well, with that kind of known, I wouldn't be surprised if Thrifty does switch to the Puff. What stages are available that Puff would be good on?
So, I mean, he could go Puff. I doubt he would go Cloud, even though we've seen him play that before. He could stay Ness. I feel like there's a fourth character I'm forgetting that he plays. I'm not sure. I think we've mainly seen Tuna sub on Wolf, though, so probably not a swap out of him. Oh, this was
What?
the fourth I was forgetting.
What?
He's been putting some time into this.
Who the hell is that?
You know,
Does anyone play that character?
it's
That's
male
like
Lucina.
that I don't. What do you mean a male Lucina? I don't
It's
get it.
It's Tipper Boy.
Yeah.
Now, whether
That's what I'm really curious
whether
about.
this is actually gonna help him out here or not, I have no idea. But I'm not like I said, I wasn't surprised to see him switch characters. I just didn't know what he was going for.
I just don't know about that whole entire Tipper decision. You know, spacing is pretty big with Marth over Lucina. And if he's
See, and
he has a benefit.
the safe Baddy choice is just pick Lucina instead. Cough, cough. Somebody we know.
Yeah.
Fight me,
Yeah.
Swift.
No, for real though. I mean, no. Does anyone play Marth in competitive play even?
I don't.
Like, everyone plays Lucina.
I don't actually watch enough Ultimate to know if it's worth the if the extra damage or launch is actually gets an off stage, actually gonna kill.
Wow.
Good game.
Great play. And I mean, that string started with a smash at the hilt of the sword. So it was almost beneficial to
The
not
hilt.
launch this far, I guess. I don't know.
Let's try those over Bs. Oh, goes for the counter, not landed.
Oh, that's.
Tell me about that
100%
counter,
Final
Joey.
Counter. Don't do that. They're bad. Oh, falling back air close to the tip. It's so weird. I'm just doing tip analysis, Tree. I'm just doing tip analysis.
Well, I mean, if you follow the first rule of Smash, it doesn't matter what part of the sword it is.
Tip
Oh, he gets-
analysis. Oh my.
He gets
God.
another one!
That that's the thing with those sorties, man. That the offstage game with the disjointed hitbox is just really big. And finally, Thrifty dies.
Yeah, but he went to 180 there. Like, he got a big lead off that first stock.
Yeah, but don't count. What did I say earlier in the first game? Don't count your chickens.
Joey, we don't have any chickens, though.
Yeah, so don't bother counting them because we don't have any.
Oh, shit. So, I mean, unless we see, like, a repeat of the last one where Thrifty started off really solid and then couldn't continue, which is sadly happening in the air here.
Yeah, this doesn't look too hot. Tuna Sub is playing to win right now, and he's throwing out random smashes.
Hell yeah. Oh,
afraid to be
just
off
gets him with the dash. Thrifty gets around that. He goes for the counter. Risky business.
What an option.
Oh, he went for the trade there, and he dies for it.
Is this Smash? There's no clanks, just like double hits? Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
Or,
man.
sorry, melee. Melee is what I meant to say.
Just trades. I mean, you don't clank in the air, like, at all, do you?
I think you can. Maybe Wolf just doesn't clank in the air.
Oh, oh no! He panicked the second he went below stage, and that's an SD. Oh man, that feels bad.
What an end to that match. Thrifty Senpai losing to Tuna Sub 2-0. And, yeah.
Oh.
Short-haired Lucina didn't clutch it out.
I just want to point out someone in chat says I'm right. No clanks in air. We'll be right back. Hi, Joey.
What's up?
Not much. We're still here. Ooh, that's bad.
Oh
Oh,
my
that's
God.
bad.
It's
Oh,
like a
that's bad.
flip book, dude.
Oh no. Oh no.
What'd you do?
Oh, that's literally unplayable. What is this?
This isn't unplayable. What are you talking about?
Look at this. This is unplayable.
That is not unplayable.
You can't come at me and tell me this is playable.
That is so playable. Oh my God. Kaiser was just making stuff up when he was talking about the lag, dude. Don't follow.
No,
what he
this
was
is
saying.
unplayable, and I don't blame them for standing there.
This
We
is
might
so-
want to message them and make sure both of them check that they are on wired.
You want me to message someone? Well,
What?
Oh,
What?
There it is. Dude,
How does that kind of lag go away? Who just stopped their porn download?
Oh shit. I'm sorry.
What porn was it, Joey?
It was the good stuff, you know. You know. You
Well,
know.
regardless, highly doubt we'll need that extra time, but let's just hope every stage doesn't start like that.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. It just had to work out the kinks. All the Pokemon were causing a riot in the background.
Yeah, there
and,
was clogs in the tubes. I get it. The internet's a complicated place.
Clogs. Like shoes? Like those little Dutch shoes?
Yeah.
in the tubes?
Ooh,
Those
almost
do
hits him with that
tubes.
aerial.
Oh!
If he'd been ready to blow that up instead of up smash.
Yeah, I think I would kill him. Oh!
I love watching Link's bombs, man. It's so cool.
You know, something that really is interesting about this matchup is that it's two characters that can rely on projectiles for like a range game, and Benny's playing it better. Oh, whoa, nice shield. That was sick.
Oh, man. Link just has interesting things that no one else gets to do, and I love it.
The bomb boomerang. Ooh! Big ball to the face. Up Toons K though.
Oh, the bomb just
What?
taking that for him.
That is... Wow. That is something I didn't know was a thing.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's hittable by Link, it's hittable by other people too. Look at that, it just eats it, but he falls right into it too. The sketchy recovery on stage punishes him.
Oh my god. Ah! Down air doesn't connect. Dash doesn't connect. A lot of bombs, a lot of boomerangs. Oh, there's...
I love the stand still and block it. That's so good.
Oh. That is... Link is actually a good matchup against the Samus.
Well, I mean, his shield, yeah.
Well, the shield, the bomb, like, the projectile game for the most part is just, like, nullified by a lot of, like, Link's things. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
What is he doing? Is he trying to do this?
Oh my god. This is the shit that I love to see out of Link's. Just fucking around with that bomb.
God, the brain. Big brain getting thrown though. But the up tilts, the forward tilts, the boomerang, the... Like, look at that. Suddenly he's at 46%. Like, a lot of weak hits are coming out of Huckleton. It's just doing so much chip damage. It does not stop into a smash.
Yeah. I think he's in Betty's head.
How could he be? Oh. Oh!
Both at 100.
Yeah, but one stock difference, man. That's going to be it. The boomerang covers
Oh,
him.
man.
Into the arrow. Off stage? You could've killed him.
Oh, no!
Oh, you killed him, yeah.
He faked him out so hard. Holy shit.
He was literally on top of him for that, and he's just like, I'm not going to do anything. You're just going to die.
Damn, Huckleton. Looking solid.
Oh.
He had answers to everything.
Benny, I mean, what's he got to be thinking right now? Like, I don't know who else is in his character pool, but Samus isn't going to cut it, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know that a stage switch fixes that. Not when Huckleton just bold face stand still to eat your charge shot. God damn.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I don't know what the answer is. But Huckletune is looking to be the victor. Benny's not.
They're just... I wonder if they're messaging each other, trying to make sure that internet stuff doesn't happen again.
Yeah, I wonder what happened with that. That was kind of strange.
Yeah, it cleared up after a while, so hopefully we're all good.
Tree, is your like neighbor stealing your Wi-Fi?
Negative. I would be
Are you?
absolutely amazed if they figured out my shit. Oh, we got a Palu!
Ooh. Suddenly I'm rooting for Benny now.
Yeah?
Need some more Palu rep in this league. He's going vanilla Palu too.
You know, Palu and Link look like they should have been in a game together.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Zelda kind of has that look, but Palu just has it more. Ooh, you gotta use tilts, Benny. Tilts. Right, I'm gonna be criticizing his gameplay this whole entire time.
I'm sure that's exactly what he wants.
Yeah, well, I hope he's not listening. That'd be very bad. Albino Joe counters do connect, and the fire. Yeah, blow him back. You got spacing. Yeah, use those fires. No counters though. Stop those. Those are Albino Joe counters. Knock it off.
But you just said one hit.
Yeah, one did. 1 of 4. I guess that's really good odds. But yeah, you gotta knock it off though. The range game's not what you want. No more Albino Joe counters. Oh, the boomerang.
Yeah, I really hope his whole plan here wasn't to counter these ranged projectiles, because it's already not working.
Yeah, no, you don't bring in the counter for a ranged projectile. You bring it against a smash. And actually, Link is one of the worst people to counter when it comes to a smash, because
oh, keeps getting hit by these up smashes.
Yeah. Good tilt, but it doesn't do much. What the? God, that counter is fucking long. Jesus.
Yeah. Welcome to everyone else's problem, Joey. Need an outside perspective.
This makes me want to play her more.
It's how did
What?
that clank?
That was a cool clank.
Cool is a word.
Yeah, cool. It was neat. It was nifty.
Oh,
Oh,
Huckletune
does not
going.
connect. You should have teched that. You could have hit him faster. Ah!
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, Benny. He's back in
God,
it.
this is a game. This is such a game. No counters, no! Benny, no!
Not dying. High recovery. Oh, he almost went into another up smash there. That was really close.
Oh, the up smash. If you got it out a little earlier, grab him, throw him back. You should have pummeled him like 9 times first. Offstage game. Oh my god! Hit him! Benny!
Is this what your mind thinks during a game of Smash? Is this an insight?
Can't talk about that. That's confidential information.
Ooh!
Oh my god, great arrow. That was...
That saved him! That saved him!
Oh, the perfect! What the fuck?
What the fuck is happening?
Oh,
Don't just... Okay, you deserve that. Holy shit.
Alright, new stock, new game. Alright, Benny. You got this. Easy. Alright. Nope, no counters. Neutral bees. Nope, watch that bomb. He's gonna use it on you. Alright, good job. You watched it. You're too far to grab. Spacing's important. Alright. The tilt should have went the other way, and then it should have went the other way again. Good. Fireball almost killed him. One more will kill him. Jump at the end and ladder him. What are you doing?
I just want to remind everyone we are 100% unbiased. Falling into those up smashes again. Huckletune. Ooh.
Oh,
Another one.
falling back air cannot connect.
Ooh, not doing it. Covers on
Game.
stage. Doesn't want any part of that.
The up smash is not gonna work. Just falling back air. Oh.
Ooh, back air. Technically 1-to-1, but a big hill to climb.
I don't know about this tree.
I don't know about running. Ooh. Down tilt kills off the top real quick. Huffleton.
Yeah. So
Looking good.
Tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is how my brain works when I'm playing.
Just panic?
Panic and yelling and yeah, don't do those things.
Don't panic or don't do what he did.
No, don't do what he did. Except I do the things that he did though.
All right, we'll be back soon with more panic. Yo, we're back. We have domestic violence on the screen for you tonight. We have Batmel versus AJS0.
Yeah, this should be a home record.
Yeah, no matter who takes it, there will be a little bit of salt. They'll both say to each other's face, "Nah, it's okay, I get it. You had to play to win." But secretly, inside, they're going, "Yeah, fuck you." the way it should be.
You gotta imagine they know how each other play too.
Yeah, I'm sure they've played a decent amount together.
Hey,
Got her off stage, gets the one. Bomb actually, ooh, that bomb would have saved her, but
yeah,
Swift,
that was close. That was frames away from being an incredible play.
yeah.
The Baddy play of the week. Whatever happened to those?
Laziness probably. If there's ever a cool thing we do that we stop doing, it's probably just because someone didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, it's because cool things are hard, man.
They are. They are very hard.
I don't. That's cool.
NJS got a real solid lead.
Yeah, he's staying out of range of Link's. Okay, so put it this way: he's like running up and letting Batmail make a decision. Like he's not being the aggressor; he's just getting close and waiting for Batmail to make the mistake.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
that's
a smart
true.
way to play aggressive, fast character.
Ooh, recovers on stage, but Batman was still in recovery.
Yeah, but this 80%, everything right now is just adding hard onto this lead.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can see him, like you were saying, he literally just went and sat on that top one.
Yeah,
Pummel down.
I need to do what AJ. I can learn a bit from AJS in my playstyle for sure. But I just wanna go ham constantly.
Yeah, same. I absolutely have that problem.
Well, your character kind of justifies it. So you're
Well, I mean, I like to justify it with my character, but you know. Ooh, air dodge, up B, not killing.
good. Yeah, great air dodge and great whiff pun or a great punish of the air dodge, no kill.
Gets
And
off,
there it is.
gets off staged
Uh,
again.
The tried and true run off forward air
Mm-hmm.
that AJ loves to catch me with constantly. Oh,
Dead though.
need longer arms, man, and a longer sword if you want to win this match.
Father, I won.
Yeah, those percentages. I mean, Swift literally giving over double.
Yeah. The decisive lead, which hopefully continues, because if he were to lose, it would be a nightmare for production.
That's true. We are kind of to be 100% open. We are assuming he's going to win this from the production schedule and who's casting coming up in like a game or two.
No, man, we're good casters. We don't assume anything. We are not biased.
I don't know about you. I assume all the time.
That's another Ganondorf trait.
I mean, yeah. There's so many things of his where you just assume something or it won't even be done in time but when they're there. Hey, we got the
There we
character
go.
switch. We're
Bring
Fire
out
Emblem
the
as hell
longer
here.
weapon. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even. Okay, it's Byleth. I did not know if that was Corrin or Byleth, whatever you call
Yeah,
it.
that's Byleth.
3, 2, 1, go!
MK
Song
Leo
is
winning a tournament with Byleth, so top tier automatically.
Yeah, guaranteed. She's just playing to the
Best
meta. So I know AJS has put some time into Byleth too, so it's not like he's gonna get real surprised by these moves here. Oh my god, that's
And he was
super armor.
surprised.
Yeah, I mean, that was a lot of super armor though.
Oh man, this is actually a really fun matchup. Already they're literally dancing around. Okay, fool me once.
Yeah, yeah, he learned. Ooh. He does-
Glitching up, going with a run off up air this time.
Yeah,
Man, that-
he wasn't expecting Batmel to be that close, so he just took the hit he could get. Oh, yeah. She's got real good recovery, but not that good of recovery.
It is really fun to watch. I'll say that. We need some more of her in this league.
Hell yeah. She's like the slowest character, right?
I don't know.
Or is it
damn close,
heaviest?
not
She's
the slowest.
something. I remember people talking about it right when she came out. Oh no, the air dodge. You can't air dodge there.
Take a moment on the platform, gain your composure. See it.
Oh, lands right into it. Getting punished. Struggling even to land here. And off stage, I think that's it. Yeah, not gonna get there. 3-0 for
Oh, man.
AJS.
You couldn't give one up.
Father, I won.
No quarter, dude.
Alright. Well, quick 2-0. Next one should be very interesting. Next one we got Zed versus Lars. Stay tuned.
All right, we're back. We have Zed versus Lars. I think this is closer than I was thinking earlier. Like the more I think about it, but who'd you put your bet on?
I will tell you after 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay.
Lars. Okay, so Zed loves this keep away. Most of his characters love playing this keep away game. He's really good at spacing and zoning. And Lars loves this in your face game. So I'm assuming we're gonna see a lot of, you know.
Oh, he broke it.
What? I'm assuming we're gonna see a lot of shifts in momentum in this game. Unfortunate, you get a shield break, and that's all you get for the punish.
Yeah.
Robin just doesn't have the finisher.
Actually, no, he could have done that double fire into aerial.
Yes, he could have.
That would have been way more. Oh, but we're both just throwing out our charged moves and getting nothing out of it.
I predict Zed's gonna lose this match and then go Zelda and win the best of 3.
I think, ooh, good for smash on the get up, gonna pick him up. I think he has a better chance with Robin. That was certainly a taunt.
Oh, the heavy armor not doing it for him that time.
Yeah, too many hits. Can't armor through that. Went high for it, didn't get it. Zed definitely super and kill range. Up tilt actually gets him on that platform.
Wow, at 130? That's impressive. I did not realize, maybe it was bad DI too, but that's good. That's incredible. DK needs more tools.
DK has enough tools.
Lars putting on the pressure now.
Man, that's, oh, he just holds it. He's like, yeah, we're doing this.
Just waiting for the high five. Did not come.
Doesn't look like Zed wants anything to do with that offstage game though. Ooh. Good shield. Not, ooh. I thought for sure he was gonna get that punish there.
That's an interesting trade.
Oh. They're both just
So scary. Lars is definitely doing a good job of putting the pressure on.
right. Yeah, he doesn't care if you're on stage, off stage. He's putting pressure. Like he's coming, and you have to be ready for it. Ooh, in place. Yeah.
One thing I'd love to see Zed do a little bit more is try to keep center stage, because he keeps. I mean, you kind of have to give up some space against DK, but like right there, putting yourself in the corner and letting DK approach you is just so scary.
That Thoron didn't kill. He's at 197, and he gets
Big boy.
punched.
Oh!
Elwin, incredible recovery, gonna get him out of there. Dies off the top.
Down air for the kill. Robin down air, way better than I thought it was. Wow. Shield breaking,
Yeah.
kills.
The Robin's aerials with the lightning sword, I can't think of the damn name of it, is very good. Oh, he almost got spiked there. Yeah, every time he's got that sword up, his aerials become an absolute nightmare. Thrown off stage 100%. Lars definitely going to come out for him, and he knows it.
Oh man. Lars is so good with those DK tilts.
Yeah.
See if Zed can turn it around here. Got the momentum.
Oh, hits him with the small one. Tries to roll grab.
Interesting.
Oh, up tilt again.
It's like up tilt. It's incredible. Alright. So, I mean, that game was close, but it really felt like Lars just had the momentum the whole time.
Yeah, Zed had a couple moments, but overall it was definitely in his game.
Yeah, so we'll see if Zed does pull out the Zelda like I predicted. I actually do think Zelda probably better in this matchup. Maybe not, I don't know. Honestly, DK is such a hard one to tell. DK is such a weird heavy.
Do you think he switches to a stage with a higher top to try and stop getting up tilted?
It would be smart, especially since Robin and Zelda generally don't kill upwards. I mean, I say that even though he got a down air kill. But we'll see here. I mean, Zed's the kind of guy, if he gets WarioWare, he might just go Ganon too. I mean, who knows?
He could. I hope he doesn't, but he's absolutely the type of guy who would take that.
Yeah. But it's cool to see. It's cool to see the rookies now showing up and saying, "Hey, I may be new, but I'm a baddie too."
What stage are we thinking? As few platforms as possible. For sure.
Yeah, dude, all it takes is a Pokemon Stadium platform and an up tilt. You're dead.
Well, I was talking about the fact that Zed's going to have projectiles no matter who he's playing.
Yeah, I am curious. I actually do think Zed could go. All three of those characters, I think, are definitely possible right now. God, these guys really. Oh, sticking with the Robin. He must have felt something. Must have felt something good there.
Like I said, I think Robin's a good matchup into this, but obviously just the execution was wanting.
Yeah, I definitely think. I mean, that game, it was close enough where I don't think this is necessarily a bad choice on Zed's part.
Right. Ooh, gets that canceled.
That fire is so hard to deal with too. But if DK can just beat it out with an aggressive option, that actually is really rough.
And that overbeat did almost break his shield. And there's the double fire into aerial.
That's why he wanted to stay Robin.
Yeah.
I think he can lose. If he does lose, he can lose in peace now.
He just wanted that once.
Yeah, dude. Now he gets MVP of the night. Like, wow, that was so cool.
Back aerial, not quite killing. One more of those absolutely would. Ooh, that eats the fire.
I don't even know what just happened there.
Oh, he
Was
recovers.
that the book hitting him? Did the book hit him?
It could have been. I missed that part, but yeah, every time he runs out of one, he does throw it like an item. Both characters can actually grab that.
But it actually looked like DK would have hit Robin, and I think the book came out and saved him.
Maybe. Yeah, oh, falling back aerial does get it.
He really had to work for that kill, but I mean, he got it.
Yeah. I have seen Zed use that throw on when he runs out of an item. That's another break. He's at a.
Well, what? That was a BM.
What?
That had to be a kill.
I don't know what he was aiming for there, but he was at 100%. You absolutely get kills at that on DK.
I'm gonna assume it's BM. Or maybe it was a misinput. Dude, this is what I miss the easiest punishes. I'll usually get the hard ones, but something like that, dude.
I do. Oh man, I thought that was gonna get him. I do absolutely love when people get shield breaks because they're so unused to it, and then they panic and they make the wrong choice.
It's not moving. What do I do?
Oh man, I've never had this much time to think about what I want to do before.
I've always practiced against moving objects. Standing still? Wow, Zed is doing such a good job zoning right now. But, I mean, securing that kill is so hard.
Oh, actually ledge gets him on that ledge grab.
Going for the hard or the raw F smash.
Yeah, Zed getting sent off
Just
stage.
like that, he's in a very bad spot.
Yeah, Lars struggling to figure out the timing on the L-Win in order to get that punish.
Yeah, he only needs it once to win a set, though.
Holy shit, I can't believe. Alright, he gets punished for it anyway. I can't believe he made it back there. That recovery's retarded.
Yes. Man, he's worked so hard, too. He's got DK up to 185%.
Yeah, he needs an aerial with that sword, which he just had with that fire, but he didn't jump for it.
Yeah, went for the dash attack, which didn't kill. Or didn't hit.
Oh, a back air. Oh, okay. Just an up smash.
Nice.
Gonna pick it up. 1-1.
Back to you.
Fairly low percent. He rolls into it.
As a Joker player too, I've had that happen to me where you just can't get the kill. It's so disheartening. I think it's one of the most disheartening feelings I feel in Smash. More
Yeah,
than
it's up there
anybody
for
asked
sure.
for.
Because like you've gotten them up to kill percent, and then you just can't finish it.
Yeah, but I mean that's a huge part of that's what makes Smash great. Early kills and I guess sometimes late kills.
Oh, tries to go for that fire. That is not back yet. He doesn't have that option.
This wasn't the time. Oh, but this could be the time.
Oh! Lars did
I don't-
footstool him
dude,
there.
Lars is, like nailing, dude. He's like styling over there. I know it didn't do anything, but the movement looked good.
If man, certain characters, that footstool would have actually killed. Oh, the off stage
And there it is.
picks it up.
Wow. Lars showing up. I mean, I think he grabbed once that game. I think he had one grab as DK, and in this league, that's like unheard of.
Yeah, we normally
That's
see
set.
very grabby DKs.
And he plays him, he's got his own style, and he plays it really well, which is really cool to see. Like, the same character played very, very differently. But Lars, the rookie, showing up, beating the vet. But stay tuned, guys, because up next we got Wang versus Ooga Booga.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Baddy Smash. I'm AJS0. I'm here with T2 Slade, and we've got another 2-1 matchup, Wang versus Ooga Booga.
Yeah, the KK. Have we seen Ooga Booga KK?
I don't know, man. I lose track of everything this guy's been doing.
Yeah,
But I'm
I
nervous
admit,
for the
like,
Wang.
With the rookies, I'm definitely out of touch too. Trying to remember all this stuff.
If you want us to remember all your stuff, you got to make top 16. That's my rule.
Yeah.
So
maybe
Ooga
next
Booga,
season.
you have that on the line. I mean, winner here, it does make top 16. Goes on to playoff bracket, has a guaranteed at least 2 more matches. And this match, I expect this to be Baddy League quality. I think the level of player, I think the matchup especially, K-Rool can really bring out a lot of the worst in his opponents, and Wang loves to give access to his worst, and he's going to air dodge right into that down smash. That is a great first stock for Ooga Booga.
Yeah, Ooga Booga is saying, you know, I know you got some cheese wing, but guess who has way more cheese? Even going for the SD kill there.
And we see when Wang gets nervous, his bad habits come out hard, and K-Rool, it's gonna be really easy to abuse those habits. So let's see if Wang can just slow this down a little bit. Inkling definitely has the speed to deal with the K-Rool, bread and butter.
Yeah, and this is going to be a game where you have to seal out your kills, because basically both characters have infinite recovery.
Yeah, that was a dangerous approach there, but I don't think Ooga Booga read it. He could have punished Wang without the ink there. But
That was a rare mishap from Wang there. I don't think I've ever seen him run out of ink like that. Mid-roller.
Yeah, for all the mistakes he makes, that's not normally one of them. I was shocked when the roller came out. But all you got to do about Wang, he's one of those guys, I think he low-key likes being made fun of. So you got to just sit there sometimes. You got to reverse cast the curse. Talk about everything he's doing wrong while he's going to just even out the stocks, start taking the lead on the second stock. And we got a game on our hands.
Yeah, well, if he likes it, I'll try to oblige.
Yeah, ooh, there we go. He catches out. See, there is one thing here, though. A lot of K-Rolls, they love to just throw out those awful smash attacks that they, hope they catch you approaching when they toss out, because they have enough super armor that they can rarely get punished. But the roller is one of the moves that's going to be able to punish that. And that should be a kill. These have actually been some better roller usage after the first minute of this game. Wang is looking really dialed in now.
For sure. I mean, your heavy advantage doesn't really apply when you're getting rollered. Still gonna die way earlier than you would have.
Yo, I'm just happy for anyone that can take 2 stocks from a K-Roll this fast.
K-Rool, I'm gonna be honest, dude. I think K-Rool is hard to play, at least as good as Mad Cow plays it.
Oh yeah, Mad Cow's a fucking beast. He's and he's done it on LAN, dude. That's the big thing. I think K-Rool gets a lot of benefit from playing online, but the K-Rool players we know are legitimately very good at the character.
Yeah,
Ooh,
apparently you can beat the roller, folks.
This is dangerous for Wang. Ooga Booga has found his options. Oh no, Wang, don't go off.
A little earlier, and that would have nailed him. Oh, doesn't matter.
Yeah, now last stock apiece. Ooga's got the percents, but he is heavy, so it may not matter as much.
And he's already got 1 crack too. So if he wants to start doing that the counter roller, which worked for him. Oh God! Every time he does it, he just makes my heart race.
Oh, is that enough? Wang's going for the smash. There it is, F smash off the side, and Wang is gonna take game 1.
Yeah, in a real slogger fest there. I mean, entertaining to say the least, but I still don't know who's gonna win this best of 3.
Yeah, we'll see if Ooga Booga's gonna swap to any of the other characters we've seen out of him.
Yeah, all those characters that I could name, but I am going to not for time.
We talk about Wang instead, who has a lot of characters in his stable as well, but he's been going through some struggles with this Inkling. I feel like I've casted all the Wang's games, so you've probably all heard this spiel 100 times by now, and you're gonna hear it again, because I think Inkling is his best character, and he just manages to snatch loss from the jaws of victory so often. And I think it's really given him a character crisis. And so I'm really happy to see him kind of figuring this out in a match in real time successfully. Because I think if he can get this Inkling going right, it is going to be his best option.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, Wang, he chose hard to play secondaries. So like, if you're not feeling the Inkling, I feel like that puts him in such a bad spot. Because playing the Ryu or the Ken is such a technical, hard character. If you're not on point, you're not going to be able to switch to them.
All right, so we do have same character matchups coming out here. Going to, I'm thinking Unova or
Who's
maybe
Pink?
WarioWare.
What stage is Pink?
Could be WarioWare, but why would he leave WarioWare open? Like, that's why I didn't want to say WarioWare at first. All right, not Pink. Maybe Wayne just hasn't played this stage, doesn't know what color it is.
This must just be the style pick. There's nothing you can choose. This is Wang's true color.
We finally found out after 3 seasons of play, Wang's ideal Inkling colors.
Oh.
That was an option.
That was just a ledge grab, man. That was obviously intended.
I have heard people say it's always safest to go straight to ledge. Okay, I think he's fat fingering going for the roller. I wonder if he's getting nervous.
Yeah, I don't
blame
know.
him. I get nervous every time I play against K-Rool, like whether it's going good or not.
I like to pride myself on the fact that I could usually look at people and kind of get an idea what their game plan is, but I honestly have not been able to get a read on either of these guys this whole time. Maybe
Yeah, I'm
they're
not
just
sure.
out of my league. I don't know.
I don't know if these are 2 players that go in with a really concrete plan. I think they kind of just play on intuition, and that intuition takes them all over the map. But there we
Wow.
go. Uga's going to get the punish on the roller.
Yeah, showing us how it's done. It can be done, folks. Even without a shield.
Alrighty. That's, he just wanted to show us his favorite opponent's move.
Tried to do the go to ledge technique, and he missed it just barely. And I didn't even know you could do that. I did not even know you could shoot people upwards. It seems completely useless, but that was cool.
Hey, sometimes it's more about style than anything.
Yeah. And this game's this close, you can use that, get it in his mind.
Yeah, you got to condition your opponent into thinking you're bad.
Okay, so now
get
I've
that.
noticed something. When the stage is Final Destination and flat, no projectiles coming out from Ooga Booga. The moment it goes Battlefield. Now
Yeah,
the
that's,
projectile
not the way I would have done it.
I don't know, man. Kind of working out for him, I guess. Okay, now's your chance.
Bang. Oh, nice. Steals the crown. Oh, well. I had my hopes up. Oh, that was awful. Wow.
Yeah.
There was so much delay there before he fucking got off the ledge.
He wasn't just got scared. He was actually doing really well dodging those grenades every time with his get-ups. Like, really good timing. And then whiffs that one.
Yeah, and that's huge because for K-Rool, that's a fairly low percent kill, and both of these deaths have come at lower percents. And if Wang is able to close this game out, that's gotta feel like the story here. We'll see that Wang is at a disadvantage, and obviously he's the lighter character.
Yeah.
Get excited. Oh! I was gonna say
Wow!
he's getting excited because he's fished with some of these smashes, and now he's doing it pretty aggressively. And Ooga Booga says, hey, I can do that too, but I've got super armor, you moron.
That was insane. Because not only did he kill him at like 60% before hit, he got the kill screen. That means that did enough knockback to actually register as a killing move.
Oh yeah, dude, he was a heavy, and that was a edge of stage smash attack going off stage. Almost every heavy in the game is gonna kill you at that angle. Wang rolled under K-Rool, which wouldn't happen against any other character in the game, but K-Rool goes up and holds for a second. Just enough time for that little Inkling to sneak on under, and it costs Wang the game.
That was incredible. You're right, though. If that was Ganon, I would have been like, yeah, just another day. I guess I just didn't expect that from K-Rool.
I wish I would have caught damage at the end of that game, because it must have been a really weird ratio.
Oh yeah, that would have been really nice to know.
Shout out to these guys though, who know that I have to calculate the next round of games after this game concludes, and making sure I don't have any time for the stream to pause to do so.
Yeah.
Just to shout out, if any of our players are around, it'll just be a moment while I figure out matchups for the next round.
Yeah,
But-
this next round is going to be awesome. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
fortunately for these guys, this is game 3, but this is not an elimination game. Winner advances, loser just goes on to the 2-2 final round of Swiss.
Yeah, but I mean, it must be nice. I mean, they want to get this done now, not have to worry about that, because that is going to be a stressful few games coming up.
Yeah, it is. Especially if, you played a close series and you were like, God, I could have closed that last match out, and then all of a sudden it starts getting close and you're 2-2 round and you're starting to second guess everything. And Wang is, okay, just taking a lot of time to pick his color here. So we are going blue
Battlefield?
Inkling. Yeah, I was thinking Battlefields. Base Battlefield, what a normie. Oh, Callus,
this
that makes
makes
sense. That's yeah, I think that's probably a good stage for this matchup.
This is definitely the stage. I just don't know, man. I just don't know.
Too much to learn in this game.
Yeah, stages are hard. Someday I'm gonna do my research for you guys. Oh,
A
nice.
great start here from Wang though, as he racks up a quick 115 before getting hit for the first time.
Yeah, that's an incredible amount of damage he racked up in 20 seconds.
Oh, whiffs the F smash though, that's rough. Now Wang, alright, he gets the ink recharge. And now this has to be a kill. Yeah, there we go. Right off the top. Great first stock in 40 seconds there. Very hard to do on K-Rool.
Yeah, he did such a good job punishing the projectiles. He jumped right over the crown and he died for it.
And that's what happens with, especially K-Rool players, with all projectile players. Sometimes you get really comfortable because you hit a few projectiles in a row that you don't realize you're opening yourself up to a really obvious pattern, and then suddenly your opponent's in there, they've abused you, and you're in one of those Pornhub montages that no one wants to be a part of.
Oh my god. I love it. He fakes the going in and goes back to the shooting projectiles. And it worked.
Yo, if you're gonna play K-Rool, like, you gotta commit to being a full croc, you know?
Yeah. I thought we were about to have a Hungry Box moment where which player decides, to sit around for a minute. Wow.
God, that... My counter wouldn't have been that close to killing there. Ooh! The crown's gonna save Uga from a straight... Oh, Wang! That was close. Good roll away from Wang. Yeah, Wang doing a good job. He's playing this very calm. Now he is out of ink, though. That is a punish. Oh, but Ooga Booga didn't bury. He had berry percent there. That would have been a kill.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right, finally off the top, though. But Wang's got to be super happy there. 175%. In a bad game, in an average game, that's probably 2 stocks against the K-Rool. Wang got out that much damage with just 1.
Oh. Yeah, K-Rool, Uga Booga knows that he cannot resort to the cannonball crown strategy now, because he keeps getting punished. And there it is.
Man, Wang, like, busting out this roller, it's like he's been made fun of so much for this roller that he doesn't want to do it. But as soon as he's starting to struggle, it's just, forgive me, Sensei, but I have to go all out again.
Yeah,
But it works!
it's time to go at 20% strength.
Let's see here. Can Wang hold on to this stock for much longer? Obviously, this was a kill percent in the last game, so he's got to be careful with where he takes these smashes from.
Uga Booga knew it worked last time, so now he's going for those down smashes.
Yeah, and as this tempo is picking up, Wang is doing a good job of not getting hit here.
Wow, I love that throw. It's sad that no one ever uses it. Uga Booga he's fine with slowing this pace down, which is, in this situation, honestly impressive. Oh,
Yeah,
when you're on
Wang,
your set stock, man.
he's just
and you are
waiting this
down.
out, though. I like this from Wang. These are good rollers. As Uga Booga, you can't shield facing away. Wang's lucky that was the far side. He doesn't know he can grab there.
I bet you he doesn't know you can press A to grab out of shield. Ooga booga. A out of shield.
Here we go, Wang. He's racking up this damage. Uga's approaching kill percent here as Wang's still holding the second stock.
Yeah, this is looking just like the first stock. Slowing, just getting too much percent, making it maybe impossible for Ooga booga to bring this back.
Yeah, this is awesome. Wang has held 2 stocks to such high percent here, and if he, assuming he's able to close this out, I guess that is still early, but if he does close this out, that's absolutely why. But there we go, Uga with the read.
Took advantage of Wang running out of ink there.
Yeah, really the first time we've seen Wang punished for that. Let's see here, Ooga Booga, he's, they've got over 3 minutes to wait here. This is like those games, when your high school basketball team, the underdog, and the other team just will hold the ball for a few minutes. I think we're about to see that. Who cracks first?
Ooh, throwing some style out.
I think Wang has the advantage here.
But he has the high ground.
Yeah, that's actually not good though in this game.
I know.
There's a few characters that might have exceptions there, but if Wang starts chucking grenades, he can force Ooga Booga into something favorable for the Inkling. Let's see here. What can Wang do with this K roll off the stage? Wang doesn't even come close to that ledge. Ooh, nice though. Wang is not risking any frisky business over by the ledge. He died. Oh, that could be the pin there. Wang, he went a little far, but it wasn't far enough. Smash in the pin, and Wang takes this 2-1 to advance to bracket.
Yeah, well played there, especially at the end. Looks like he really faded him out in those last 2 stocks.
All right, folks, we'll be back in just a moment. We've got to take a quick calculation break to figure out which players are going to play who. So stick around. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the final round of Swiss. We had to take a second here to make sure that there were no Swiss repeat matches, which is pretty hard to do at this point. But we got there, and it's going to start off with Jim versus Huckleton. And this, if I was Jim, I'd be very scared about this one. You already got upset by the little Link. Imagine how much damage the big one can do.
Yeah. Who is the better zoner? Also, who's got better bomb shenanigans?
Yeah, one advantage Huckleton's going to have over Jim here is he is much more aggressive with fishing with his smashes. We saw in that Jim Batmel match last week where Jim was having a lot of trouble killing in a zoner matchup. He's not going to be able to keep it close if he plays the same way as he played against Toon Link, because Huckleton's going to just kill him.
Yeah, and the arrow comes out quicker than basically anything projectile related Snake can do. And Huckleton is severely taking advantage of that. It looks like, I mean, what do you do with Snake? You get close to him, you try to fight him? Snake's biggest weakness?
Yeah, Jim's going to have to be...
combat?
Jim's going to have to be really good once he's in advantage to maintain the state, because that feels like it's going to be his key to victory here. To hear what he's doing with it now that he's got it. These Nikitas are coming out, but he's not having any luck with them, although he still gets Huckleton up in the air.
That's incredible how fast that up tilt comes out after dash.
Oh yeah, that up tilt's pretty busted, man. For the kit Snake has, you wouldn't expect it to be such a powerful move. But we'll see here. What does Jim do off the stage? I actually really want to see Huckleton try to ledge trap. Ooh! Or just smash him in the face.
Yeah, and you're right. Once Jim got a little bit of momentum, he definitely took advantage of it. But one mistake, and then the momentum just shifts so hard, and
Yeah,
then you get this.
Jim's gonna have a big mental game he needs to solve here, because if he starts falling behind, he cannot dwell on the fact that he lost last week. Obviously, Jim losing to Batmel last week, pretty big upset. If you're going by seeds, that was as big of an upset as me beating Thuds last season. And so Jim, in his mind, probably assumed he's going to go in and win that game. And now here he is playing against one of the scariest opponents remaining in Swiss for a chance not to get knocked out after having been the highest possible seed out of Division 1. That's a lot of pressure to play through. And you don't have time to play under pressure. You're trying to win.
Yes. It is honestly very hard to solo main Snake, because whilst I think Snake generally has good matchups, the ones he loses at, he loses hard. And I think this might be one of them. But I mean, not to count Huckleton down, Huckleton is definitely the guy that no one talked about for the first 2 seasons. Wow, Jim getting the raw F smash on Snake. Huckleton, very underrated for sure.
He's like the king of the mid-range. And to me, there's nothing more fitting of what we've seen out of him than playing in the 2-2 round of Swiss.
Yes.
That feels like he's ended up in exactly the place he should be.
Yeah, definitely getting more recognition this season. Well deserved. Oh man, just how do you get past those arrows? He's so quick. I wonder, I actually think close range, I take that back. I think Snake might have the advantage. Because of up tilt and forward tilt, he's got really quick hitboxes, while Link doesn't. Link has no good frame data.
Yeah, we'll see if he can take advantage with any of that. One thing here, every time Jim goes off the stage to recover, Huckleton has been so close to punishing with some of these bombs. I feel like that's something Link should be able to do to Snake pretty efficiently. And if we see Huckleton just get one of those, he can stage spike Jim trying to recover low.
Oh. And if he would have held that smash slightly longer, like I know he wanted to, that would have been game.
Yeah, this is tight. These guys are approaching kill percent here. The right moves will finish if we see a smash read at all. Yeah, he's going high. Ooh, Huckleton tries to read the up B, and that costs him the game.
Wow, what nice up tilt here. I think you're totally right. That's what I think Huckleton needs to win this matchup is to actually hold his bombs and wait for that opportunity off stage, because you should definitely be able to just crush Snake's recovery with him.
Yeah, force Snake to start recovering high, and then you have advantage when he's above you and punish him traditional style. We'll see here if Huggletune can figure that out. He's got to run it back now. Jim, you know, like we said, he was the highest possible seed out of Division 1 here. He probably felt like it was going to be pretty easy to make it through Swiss. I don't think he expected to be playing in round 5 here. So we'll see if he can close it out and take his place in the bracket that he probably feels he deserves.
Yeah, and on the other hand, I mean, Jim is definitely showing up this season too. I know we're talking a lot about Huckletune, but Jim making noticeable progress every season he's played in.
Absolutely. I mean, at the start of the season, people were questioning whether he should have even been in Division 1, and he was 1 game away from skipping the Swiss stage.
Yeah. And I like the Snake pick. I mean, Snake, he's a tricky character, and you gotta be playing hot. I mean, in certain matchups. But solo, I don't know, man. Solo man Snake, if he can do it, man, Jim is my hero.
Well, I think he's going to keep with it here in this match because we haven't seen him switch off the Snake all season long. And same thing from Huckletune. These guys are committed to the mains, and I love it. Here we go. Game 2. Can Jim close this out, or will we get a Game 3? And we are... we should have known. Huckletune on the wire. It's always going to go back to Mementos.
Yeah. And he's gotten this stage quite a few times. If anyone's been listening to the casting, I would hope they'd start banning this.
Yeah, it just shows. I don't think people are necessarily scared of it here, even if it's Huckletune's kind of first choice. We'll see how that goes in this matchup.
Oh, it takes 2 projectiles to get it over there, but he doesn't. And that's... Okay, so when Jim is up top, though, he should be able to just start throwing projectiles. I mean, if he doesn't have to worry about the boomerang, I'm pretty sure he can get his zoning game out and have no problem.
Yeah, at the same time, though, Huckletune up top can throw out some very safe arrows and some good bomb play. This, it feels like controlling the high ground is going to matter a lot here. Ooh, Huckletune going high, but Jim only able to punish with the grab.
If he did not drop the Nikita there, it probably would have killed. But he dropped
Ooh.
it right before it hit Link. Oh,
Just
intentional parry.
These guys get back to center stage. Yo, I hope you're ready to see all 8 minutes of this time used.
Well, we're not behind schedule enough yet.
I mean, tonight was going to end very early. So we can take our time here, but Huckletune doesn't want to do that any longer. He gets the first kill here.
His bomb has been stuck up there for like a straight minute or 2 now. And there it goes.
Ooh, ooh. Oh, let's see, what can Jim do here? High percent off stage. Oh, Huckletune's going high. He's dead.
Nice catch. Definitely something that separates a novice Snake player from a good one is the use of those up tilts, and Jim's starting to nail it.
Yeah, that is one thing Jim does really well, and I think it's probably the most important move in Snake's kit, because if you're not up tilting, you're probably never killing.
Oh yeah, this is... When they made Snake, they were like, okay, he can't fight at all, he gets beat out by every character, let's just give him one really good move, and make it really good. That move is up tilt. Nice! Dude, this map is awesome for this matchup. You get these standoffs where they're just throwing projectiles at each other and no one's actually doing anything.
Yeah, if I ever have any doubts about keeping Mementos in the pool, it's games like this that remind me it has to stay. Now, Huckletune, he's in some danger here. He goes high, but Jim does not get the punish. Jim, sometimes he's getting a little too preemptive with these smashes on the side of the stage when he's had a nice advantage, but there we go. Nikita spikes off, and Jim now with a moderate lead.
Oh, catches the spot dodge. He had almost every option covered there.
Oh, nice smash though, but Mementos, that's got a high ceiling.
Oh,
Still looking good for Jim.
I'm not sure which one of them is getting a little antsy here, but we're seeing a lot more close brawls here.
Oh, he can charge the arrow from down there. Yeah, Jim gotta be really careful here. He knows he's scared to drop shield on that bomb, but he's able to roll. He's still getting punished off the stage here, though. And Hakatoon, he's not going for the bomb. He's going for bad arrow.
Oh!
Hit by that too. Oh, here we
Hey,
go.
Huckleton
Last time.
adding Z dropping to his list of stylish bomb tactics.
Yeah, we'll see. Can he pull out any more of this sweet, sweet Link style, or is this going to be it? Potentially seasoned stock here for the Toon. He's doing a good job. He's slowing it back down, which I like. He was starting to get a little too antsy. But, ooh, that Nikita, that's big. Jim's an advantage. Can he do anything with it?
And we are just about up tilt percent.
Oh, but he drops the
Yeah.
shield, and Nikita is going to send him right off the side of the stage. And Jim clutches it out. Jim moving on to the playoff bracket.
The little arc Nikita there, throwing Huckleton off his game.
Alright, so that's going to do it for this first match, guys. We'll be back in just a moment. We have Zed versus Tunis up next on stream, so stay tuned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The Baddy Smash, where, surprising to me at least, we've got the Croc.
Yeah, is this a first? This has to be a first, right?
I don't know if it's the first. I want to say he's busted it out at least once in the Swiss. It's something Zed's at least stayed confident on. You know, this is
I
something
haven't
he
even
played
played
very
a
early in
friendly
Ultimate.
with Zed with the Croc. This is all new to me.
Yeah, this was, if you go way back to Ultimate launch, this was his first main. And something
Oh.
he's at least played for fun since then.
I take it back. I think I took him off the Croc back when Ultimate started.
Yeah, he kind of
Because
dropped
Roy
it.
is so good against him.
Yeah, he dropped it when we all kind of hit the point where we'd started to figure out what the Croc does. And then he started being a little less effective with it. But I think he's liked keeping these heavies in his wheelhouse.
So do you think Zed had a plan going into this, or do you think, I mean, maybe he's tilted, wants to play something else, or something else?
I think there had to have been a plan here. I'm not entirely sure what it was. I didn't get the... Maybe he saw something in Tunisov's last match where he felt like this was going to be the pick. Maybe he's just feeling nervous and he thinks it's going to be easier not to choke playing a heavy character.
It could be. Maybe, yeah. Maybe he just wasn't feeling. He wasn't playing technical enough. Had to play the, 5-hit kill.
Good mash out of Tunisov there.
And so far, this has been incredibly close.
Yeah, this is obviously kill percent here. Is we'll see. Tunisov, he's not going down there deep or anything. Ooh, that's gonna be a high percent suck, but far side won't quite kill yet.
And
Tuna Sub opting not to grab there, and Zed gonna grab him instead. We finally get the berry kill.
Reactions are hard, man.
No, that's fair, especially when you're nervous. And these guys both probably a little nervous because this is it. Lose and you're out.
And those nerves are even amplified more when you're playing big old K. Rool.
I can't imagine playing an elimination game against the Croc. I mean, I'm a little tilted for Tuna Sub.
That must have been the real strategy.
This is, though, going really good here for Zed as Tuna Sub has just struggled to kill the K. Rool. And Zed's getting a lot of the free percent as a result. Ooh, there we go, though. Finally, a Nair's going to read, and Zed finally loses his first stock. There we go. Goes for the jab on the berry. That was smart. He's seen, you only have to see once. Like, hey, this guy can mash, so alright, I'm not gonna go for the greedy option.
Yeah, that's definitely the first thing you gotta start reading, especially if you're playing the Croc.
Yeah, it's a nice thing to figure out early in the match. Here we
Got to
though.
work
Tuna
my
Sub-
kills a bit more, I guess so.
Yeah, Tuna Sub is at grab percent now, though. Next berry will be the end of him. Zed is really efficient for them because he knows it.
Is Tuna the kind of player who can just punish these whiff grabs or punish his need to want to grab? Oh man.
Zed, you don't have a chain grab. You gotta get up in his face. Oh, man. There we go. It's okay. Even back though is gonna kill there. All right. That though, Tuna did rack up some good damage there, but the one thing I want to see here is can Tuna Sub go down low and try to spike the K roll? Because that's one of those things that it's not always easy to do, but if you're gonna abuse the K roll, it feels kind of necessary.
Yeah, if he can do that, man. Wolf's recovery is not always like super easy, but he definitely has the nair to just crush it.
He probably has to be pretty precise with it though to not get hit by the jetpack going in, so I'm not shocked that we haven't even seen him try here. But some of these, I mean, Zed was pretty high for a while there. I really feel like Tuna's giving up some advantage by not attempting anything. Oh, nice reflection that kills!
I think that's the key. Hint, hint, anyone versus Mad Cow. Well, never mind. Mad Cow just reflects it back at you.
Yeah, man, I've seen that always ends with the other person getting their reflector broken, and it's a sad day. And I will see here if that's going to slow that down at all, because it's currently looking like it not.
And, it's unfortunate Tuna didn't figure out this a little bit earlier, because he definitely shut down the projectile game at least somewhat. I mean, at least get the Croc scared.
Yeah, man. I want to see him go for it off the stage, man. You're down a bit, like you're one whiff away, and there we go. You read the air wrong, you end up inside that cannonball, and Zed going up 1-0.
Yeah, whipping out the Croc and showing why. I'm kind of sad though, dude. I was really hoping he'd get him to grab percent so we could count how many more he'd whiff.
Well, if we're lucky, we still have a whole other game of that. We'll see here if there's any changes coming up in game 2. I mean, Zed won, so you always think when you win, you're not going to change characters, but I wouldn't be shocked if he does. Tuna Sub, I don't think we've seen off the Wolf all season, so... And that was a close enough game that, you know, you don't come in thinking, hey, I have no idea how to handle this.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm guessing Zed's feeling pretty good right now. I mean, this is a 2-2. Just to remind everyone, this is a 2-2 round. So this is for everything.
We do see Zed hopping out there. Is he selecting a character? Is he baiting us?
As we get further into the bracket, we're seeing more time in between games. People are really trying to think this out.
Yeah, obviously he's got to wait till stage is selected before he maybe knows what character he wants to go with. Moment of truth. They're in the arena. Hit the start, and there we go. It is Robin coming back out. He was looking good on the Robin earlier.
Yeah, he definitely played well. I mean, he couldn't get the kills, but maybe that won't be as big of an issue in this matchup. Kill percentage really well, played really good in neutral, just couldn't secure the kills. We'll see if Zed can overcome that. Wolf is a decently heavy character, but he also dies really early with bad DI.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Zed maybe thought Tuna wasn't going off stage at all, so he's not worried about being punished on his recovery. That was the deciding factor. God, that really trekked through Zed's shield.
Yeah, that was so close to a shield break. I think I need to pick up Wolf.
I mean, if you're going to play one fairly neutral character, he's a good option.
So far, just like last game, this is just starting out so close.
Yeah,
Literally just trading
even.
neutrals, 1-to-1.
Yeah, no big combos coming out. I want to see Tuna Sub use the blaster more. We've seen it the last few weeks out of Kaiser, who's been really effective with it. I think a lot of Wolves underutilize it, and Zed doesn't have any tools if you just sit there blasting.
Yeah, for sure. After seeing Kaiser, I think Wolf needs to be moved up in the projectile character tier list. Because used well, it's actually incredibly hard to get through that.
There we go. Nice jabs out of Zed, though. He's got Tuna Sub high. He's not going to go for any punish. Let's see here. What can he do while the sword's recharging? These guys are just such gentlemen. They let each other come back to stage. No pressure. Like,
Every
hey, I want
time.
to beat you at your best, Goku style.
We're on a 2-minute kill pace right now. 2 minute for the first stock.
Yeah, I would not expect that in this matchup. It'll
Not at all.
probably escalate a little here. But I mean, that's the kind of Zed style. He likes to play Smash slow, regardless of character, really. And he's very comfortable doing it. Well, there we go. Nice back throw is going to kill their Fortuna Sub, but we've still got essentially an even game.
Yeah, this is, to be honest, preseason, I would not have expected such an even game here, but Sub, I guess
He's
I
improved
just
a
don't
ton.
know much about him.
Yeah, he's improved a ton from what little I saw of him in Baddy Smash Season 2.
Oh man, two looking like Melee for a second there.
No, don't get me hyped like that.
With these up throw combos. Or strings. Sorry, Che.
No, that looked true.
It's true in my mind. And this is incredible. I still can't believe how close these games have been.
Yeah, ooh, nice Arcfire catches there, and that's into the dash. Now Zed's got some options, and yeah, Wolf not able to make it back to stage there. I can't tell if he angled that wrong or if that was just too far out.
Yeah,
But that's
now
a
I
huge
remember.
kill for Zed.
Now I remember why I don't play Wolf. For that reason, his recovery is just so you just it's a requirement to SD once a set. I swear.
Yeah, it does. It comes out really fast though, so you at least it can be hard to punish because if you go off stage after the Wolf, he might hit you with it on his way in because it comes out so fast.
Yeah,
But,
that side B is also a kill move though, so it can be scary to edgeguard if used correctly.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing some of that here.
Yeah, I guess in this match, not much edgeguarding going on. Just only neutrals here.
I respect this. Gentleman smash. Zed drops the combo there. That one is true, actually, the fire combo.
Yeah, one of the few.
And Juice-Up, he's doing a good job here while Zed's above him. He racks up some good damage. We're back to even for a moment.
We are. Yeah, Tuno was putting on such good pressure there, forcing Zed to constantly defend. He won one neutral out of it, so I guess it's something.
Oh, Zed, I think he just blew the thunder as he was trying to launch it. He didn't have enough to shoot it.
Just like that. We are so close.
Tunesub's gotta be really careful here. Doesn't want to get hit by that Thoron. Ooh, that reflects like that?
I guess if it lingers, it can be reflected.
We all learning new things here. This is so close! The up smash, though, it doesn't quite kill there. I wonder if that was like a sour spot. But Zed's gotta be so careful here. He's in kind of a disadvantaged state. But both of these guys are very at kill percent. Oh, and Tunesub tries to read the Thoron. As now Zed's going very low. Oh my god.
Definitely seen some spaghetti there. Zed just
Yeah.
trying to reset neutral. We'll see if he can regain his footings. And
Remember, that's back throw. I think that does it. And Zed. Whoa,
Wow.
closes that out by the skin of his damn teeth. But Zed with the checkmate says, I can beat you with 2 characters. And I'm staying in top 16.
if I have to stream, I better be in top 16, right?
You know, I gave Zed and Tree a mission before the Swiss stage started. That one of them needed to get eliminated in Swiss to make the start of playoffs easier for me. So obviously, that couldn't happen.
Yeah, of
Congrats
course.
to Zed. Moving on. We'll be back in just a moment with the final match of the Swiss stage, so stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. The final match of the Baddy Smash. Batmel Ooga Booga. Winner, the top 16. Let's go. Y'all like projectiles? You're gonna get some projectiles.
Yes.
And so we'll see here. Batmel, she's pulled off one huge upset so far in this Swiss with her win over Jim. Can she pull another one to qualify for the playoff bracket?
And I just imagine the mindset here too, because both these players lost earlier, and now you have to go in, and now you're fighting for your life. As a very mental player, like I would, man.
Scary place to be. And it is worth noting, these two both do come from the same group stage group. So they have played once this season, just not in the Swiss, which was a victory for Ooga Booga. So we're going to see here if that's in Batmel's head at all.
Nice. I love
nice
Ooga
parry.
Booga trying to time his reflex, but those arrows go so slow that he just couldn't do it. 4 times though. 4 times is a charm. Those cute arrows just floating so gracefully.
Yeah, I mean, it's working here for Batmel. Maybe they're not doing much, but she is not being punished at all. And oh, not like that.
Oh my god! That was incredible! That was like 200 IQ amazing reaction play.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Croc.
Yeah, I've said it before, slow projectiles are not bad. Generally, it is a buff. Maybe
Yeah,
not when you have a reflector, but
They give you the space to go in and cover additional options.
oh, it's just so sad to see the same problem we've seen tonight. Getting the Croc 200% and not being able to finish uphill.
Yeah, Batmel really needs to fish with, well, that works too. Actually, the up smash, the up down air from Toon Link is actually probably going to be one of her best options here, but I also want to see her start grabbing more aggressively because Ooga's definitely been open for some of those, and Toon Link has a great back throw that he can kill with.
Yeah. Playing Link though, man, ew, that's scary, because if you whiff that grab, you're done for.
Just don't whiff.
Yeah, you're right, that's it.
Oof.
Yeah,
Batmel,
you're
though,
right.
she has a really escalated the tempo of this game from how slow it had been at the start, and I think that's a bad thing for her. She's fortunately holding on to the stock for a very long time, but it may not last much longer.
Oh man, Ooga Booga is fishing so hard for that F smash.
Oh, and speaking of whiffing, oh, what?
Oh man. We're getting some good smash tonight, folks.
This is it. You wanted something exciting in the last game of Swiss Stage. You're gonna get it, folks. Is Batmel somehow holding onto the stock for a little longer before finally gets caught rolling, but not as far behind as she could have been.
Oh. Yeah, after that first stock, I would be happy with that. And on Batman's side, like, she built up 90. I mean, at this point, okay, everything I said, sorry, Batman. Sorry. Shouldn't have started talking.
Yeah, though, this has been a really good sequence for Ooga Booga, though. He's racked up a lot of damage, and he's still potentially a ways away from dying. As this leg is very unfortunate. You never want to see this in a deciding game.
No. Not at all. It looks like it's coming in spurts, though, so I guess that's one good thing.
There we go. Yeah, see, that's it. When you see Ooga fishing hard with some of these smashes, go and grab him.
Yeah.
Here we go. Batmel kind of slowing the pace of this back. Oh, no, she gets caught rolling but doesn't die. Still, well, nope, falls into the cannonball, but still not out here. And this might kill the Croc off the top. Yes.
Nice.
Batmel still in it. Well, unless you attack him. And all his armor, no, Batmel will not get knocked out any earlier than she has to.
Oh, man. Perfect DI every time.
And this is some option select here from the Toon Link.
Yeah, she's trying hard to set up. Okay, does she have that opportunity? Just cannot get the opportunity to set up. Ooga Booga is just chasing her down.
Yeah, this is dangerous because pretty much anything is going to kill from the croc
Oh.
here, and finally gets a real freeze frame.
The longest kill frame in the league.
King K. Rool wins.
So overall, not a bad match. It's unfortunate that Bad Metal's first stock first kill ended at about 200%.
Yeah, and Bamel losing that one stock so early to the down smash. I mean, that is essentially the difference in that match.
Exactly, but even considering those two things, or after considering those two things, I'm surprised it ended up the way it did. It seemed like super far behind starting the last stock at 160%, but
All right,
plausible
real
for the
quick
win.
before we head into this next game, we're going to see if we can double check if the source of this lag. So we're going to mute the stream for a moment. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We have hopefully managed to get this lag under control. We did think we knew what the issue was. So, well, maybe not. We'll see here. So Ooga Booga's busting out the Terry.
Taking a lot of after all of those hits he took, only 18%. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, so we'll see here what is up on Lilat. This is rough.
Yeah. So far, I think Bad Metal's been hit twice, and Terry's been hit like 6-7 times, and we got even percentages. Man, looking like we might be on 2-minute stock paced again.
Yeah, we'll see here. Terry, you would think is going to escalate things a bit more than that.
Yeah, I'd love to see some clean Terry play here. I don't know if that's gonna happen with the current situation, but Terry's such a fun player to watch when people get going. I mean, you could build up 40 damage instantly.
Yeah, he's a very exciting character. For someone that I think almost no Smashers knew the character before he was introduced, he's been a very good addition to this game.
Yes, and his catchphrases, oh, none other.
Oof. There we go. Terry with the catch on the landing.
Are you okay? And just enough to get into go percent. Oh, this is rough.
Are you okay?
But there we go. Batman catches him there, and so Terry not doing a ton with the go percent, and we've got a dead even game again.
I always love that moment when they hit 100% and you have to think, does this person know how to do the button commands? And if they do, it's going to be the next move they pull out. And that's what happened. Getting punished for it hard. Game looking a lot better for,
Oh my
for
God.
in Mel's favor than last time.
I don't even know if I should count this game.
Yeah, this is kind of rough.
This is bad. Unfortunately, I don't think either of these players have Discord active while they're playing, or I would have tried to get something sorted out here.
Yeah.
So I
Yes.
guess we'll see how it goes here.
Yeah,
Zugabuga
maybe
is
we'll still
sitting there
get
with the
we'll still get a interesting climax to the night. We can we can hope, or maybe Terry will just keep taking arrows to the knee.
lead. Here we go, Batman's got him kind of where she wants him, and then takes a fist to the face. And that's a stock for Ooga Booga. So we'll see here if Batmel can find the kill. This is Lilat, so there's a lot of low percent kill potential here.
Yeah. So far, the pace of this game has been pretty much the same. First stock and second stock the same. Mel just needs a little bit every time I start talking. Well, we got the Terry go, so be ready for a lot of power geysers and Are You OKs. There it is. Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah, now here this is F smash doesn't even need to go for the back throw. Gotta go for the flashy option.
Two of Mel's kills were because he tried to do the Are You Okay and then got whip punished for it.
Batmel in some danger here. You gotta be careful with landing high, because that's gonna be easy to punish for the Terry. But Batmel does make it back to stage here.
Yeah, Terry can kill so early and so easily. This is juicy percent for him. He's got so many options. You can basically
Yeah.
just play the game and you'll end up getting the kill.
Yeah, we'll see if Batmel can kind of just spam out of this one. Is that power dive? Ooh, that was, I thought, close.
He needs to get him to 100% so he can whiff Are You Okay? That's the strategy. Oh. You're down to 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, they're playing with the time here.
And there it is.
Alright, 1 sec. I need to double check something with this lag, folks. If we want to mute this